I'm Irish Kevin, and I'm here to talk about our favorite garage door opener, the Home Depot version of the Ryobi GDO. You know, the one with all the attachments, the cool one, the one you love to hate. Well, after about 8 years of owning it, the belt crapped out. Here's what it looks like. The teeth got chewed off, and you can't find that anymore. So, what's the alternatives? Well, the alternative is to find a new belt somewhere. So check this out. Disconnect the power, make sure the battery's out, because otherwise you'll still have power. So what I did is I measured this. It looks like it comes out to 234 inches. I don't know if that is in metric, but hey. So then I went online and I bought this Chamberlin belt, which supposedly fits, but we're gonna see. So here's what I bought. This right here, 041A5434-13A. It says for 8-foot high garage door. That's okay. Better more and cut it, which we're gonna have to cut it anyway, then not long enough. This will be crucial later, and you'll see why. All right, so what we're gonna do is line it up with this guy. All right, first impression. It looks like the teeth line up pretty well, actually very well. But I'm a little concerned because this black one is a little bit wider than the old white one here. Yeah, see? It is. You can see it down there. I do have one concern, another concern I should say. We already addressed the first concern of this belt, is that as you go on down, you'll see how the teeth start to kind of diverge. They don't quite line up all the way down. But I'm told that there are two kind of belts, a 12 tooth, which are older, and a 20 tooth, which is newer. So I have this handy dandy trusty dusty right here, and well, I'm not going to bore you with the count, but if we do it here, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, blah, 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 20. There's 20 in here. So it should be good. Maybe this one, it's 7 or 8 years old, so it could have stretched out over time. Okay, so I'm going to show you several methods that I tried to use to cut this thing before I actually got it cut. Okay, it's time for Operation Snippy Snip. Now let's try right here. So regular wire cutters did not work. How about the cut part on wire snips? Actual wire snippers did not work. And for some reason, I decided to try the wire snip part on, you know, your regular pliers. It didn't work. So now I'm going to bring out the end-all be-all, the Dremel with a rotary tool. Easy lock cutting blade for metal. It cuts through metal, so. Okay, I've got a little more light here. I've just made this unreturnable. Alright, so we're going to cut this one, alright? Right there. Careful. There we go. Clean cut. So I'm fitting the belt into the gear system here. Seems to be going in pretty well. Cover fits on. But right here, it won't go into the track. So the verdict is one of two things, because I've read over and over that these do work. Just didn't work for me. Reason number one, I bought the 8-foot version instead of the 7-foot version, so maybe that particular belt is a little bit wider, a little bit stronger, a little bit tougher, so it doesn't fit. Version 2, I bought a knockoff. It was cheaper than the Chamberlin, even though it says Chamberlin, even though it had all those letters and numbers and models. It was a knockoff, so perhaps it was just a wee bit wider. Either way, it didn't work. That's okay. So at the end of the day, I would say this procedure works, even though this particular product did not work for me. So I would say buy a Chamberlin product, the 7-foot version, measure it out the way I showed you, and it should work just fine. And if you want to see how it did work for me, I did actually find an OEM product and I installed that. I'll link it up here, or here, or here, or somewhere. Later.